What? Oh, well, it's time? Oh, all right. Hang on, can't read the teleprompter without my specs. Ah! Am I in hell? Anyway, speaking of hell, today's movie is Prehistoric Women, aka Slave Girls, a 1967 fiasco from Hammer that was designed as a quick cash-in on their hit 1 Million Years BC, with a lot of the same cast, crews, and sets. It's generally regarded as one of the studio's worst movies ever. And that's mostly true, but with one really giant asterisk. And that is the goddess Martine Beswick, who walks on stage in complete command of all the nonsense around her. It's a textbook example of a rotten movie somewhat redeemed by a towering central performance. Now, even the finest chef can make a great dish with fourth-rate food, but this trailer actually does make it look slightly better than it really is, even though the narrator seems a little too enthusiastic. So let's grab our rifles and canteens and wander into a world where blondes have been enslaved by brunettes. Well, at least that's original.
Listen to the sounds of the jungle. Listen, but don't stop, for this is Kulnaka country, where legends...
As you can clearly see, unlike 1 Million Years BC, this was shot almost entirely on soundstage exteriors at Elstree Studios, which only reminds us of how cheaply made this was.
Entombed in a green paradise of evil and witchcraft.
And there's Martine immediately showing this punk who's really the boss bitch.
Why did you come?
I can only...
You gotta love a movie set in darkest Africa where everyone's white and they all speak with a British accent.
The Amazon...
I say, would you mind chopping that bloke's head off? There's a good lad.
Cruelty. Saria, the fair-haired one.
At the risk of sounding sexist, it's a shame this wasn't made a couple of years later, because in true Hammer fashion, most of the women would be bare-ass naked.
Men.
David Marchant, the white hunter who trespasses against the boundary of reality and reason to find another world.
And there's the white rhino, one of the dopiest phallic symbols ever. And now here's what a moron this guy is. If Martine Beswick was coming on to me, I'd have all my clothes off before she even finished her first sentence.
Tomorrow you will learn what happens to those who try to master me.
And see the men who were the prisoners of Kari, the evil one. You will witness the strange, compelling dance of the slave.
And like all jungle movies, the choreography seems to have been done by Jerome Robbins. Or in this case, maybe Harold Robbins.
Maiden is chosen to be the bride of the devil.
Prehistoric Women defines idiotic, but it is worth watching just to see Martine Beswick kick ass and chew the scenery, which was probably past its sell date by then.
Prehistoric Women.